Hello fellow hunters, welcome to the stream. We're live again in Thund3r 2. So I hope everyone is doing well. So yeah, we are live with some really bad news. As you can see, no dog today. Yeah, I'm fine so far, thanks. Yeah, you can see no dog today. That always means bad stuff. Yeah, the rabbit news is horrible, but I think Slav is in the stream. Thanks a lot. You're my hero. Thank you for pointing in the right direction. You were right. There are legendary rabbits and hares in Thund3r 2. So, as you can see, I have my standard trophies in the trophy room. The one I saw in Cheshire Marshlands, he got away. But I think we can find another one. Not the same, but I think we can find another one. So, at first, quick check on my loadout. So I will only go for rabbits today, so no rifle. Shotgun, 12 gauge and bow. So we have the most options. Oh, this double barrel. I don't like it that much. Let's check. So I have this one, semi-automatic, capacity 4+1. The double barrel has one big issue. If you need more than 2 shots in a very small time window, you have a big problem. And I don't want to risk losing a rabbit because I need a 3rd shot and need to reload. Yeah, but still, I need to say thank you because without your information, I probably would never take this topic serious. So yeah, let's go. Today I want to start in the marshlands. I'm in the morning time slot for the rabbits, and we can try to find a hare. Yeah. At first, licenses check, hares, rabbits, everything fine. Yeah, that's easy. He got away because I was completely unprepared. I just wanted to check the spot. If I maybe can find a good position for grinding, for farming. And yeah, there was the rabbit. I had no bow with me, only the shotgun. No, as far as I know, all the rabbits and hares can spawn as legendaries. That's what I saw so far. So at first, quick explanation. I start at this camp because behind this small forest there is a good chance to find a brown hare. So we need all of them so we can check 2 species on this map. Usually in the area behind this small forest. Sometimes you can find one or even two in the same spot. And some red deer, sometimes. Yeah, let's say it will not despawn. It gets deleted if you leave the map, and in the next attempt, in the next map, you get a new set of animals. Maybe with a legendary spawn or without a legendary spawn. But this oh yeah, thanks a lot, Weidmanns Dank. Yeah, I had only the shotgun, so and I was at the tower. We will go there for the rabbits soon. I was in the tower, spotted the legendary rabbit. Only had the shotgun, but the distance was too far. So I had to get down from the tower, sneaking up to the rabbit. And the area is not that easy, the area behind the tower. And I spooked the rabbit, and it was gone. They are so fast, once they're spooked, they're gone. Oh yeah, thanks a lot, thanks a lot. Yeah, shooting with the wrong weapon, yeah, you can't back or claim it, so it gets wasted. If you shoot it with a regular rifle... Yeah, hello, welcome to the stream. So your only option is to use a shotgun or crossbow or a bow. So, and as I said, I was completely unprepared, and yeah, typical for moments like that is that at this moment the animal you're looking for shows up. One of my worst moments in Hunt Sim 2 so far. I was not happy at all. So, and while we are looking for rabbits, I have another request regarding bow shooting and aiming from Coal Shark. He requested some tips, so at some point we will take a quick break at one of the cabins, and I try to explain how to make bow aiming a bit easier. So, legendary ducks and geese, I have no idea what to believe right now. For now, the rabbits are way more grind than I want, to be honest. If that is done, I maybe take a look at the birds. So yeah, we can quit this area, I think. Sometimes you have a brown hair, but not in every try. So let's return to our camp in the north. Welcome to the pheasant hell of Cheshire Marshlands. I'm sure it will be renamed to the rabbit hell of Cheshire Marshlands. Yeah. And I found the rabbit basically right behind this tower. The spawn chance, I think, is the same as for any other animal. The main problem with rabbits and hares is that it will take forever. I think several legendaries. I had situations where I had no license, and I think I lost no legendary, but I had no option to shoot it. More than one, for sure. Yeah, that situation was so bad. In every hunt, I have my compound bow with me. And in that situation, the distance was perfect. The rabbit was sitting on the ground, doing nothing. I had a great line of sight, but no bow. That was amazing. But at least I captured the bunny on video, so finally we have proof that they exist. Oh yeah, Coal Shark, welcome to the stream. Some minutes ago I announced that we will talk a little bit about bow aiming, so sorry for forgetting that in the previous Thund3r stream. I just forgot it. Yeah, without a license you can shoot the animal, but you can't claim it. The trophy is wasted. Same as wrong caliber. So let's sneak to the tower, take a look, and when we change the map, we will talk quickly about the bow topic. Yeah, really, seven viewers. I think that's a record. And there's a pheasant. So one advantage of these legendary rabbits is their color. It's the same as with the other animals. They just have some white accents in their fur, so they look like someone poured a can of paint over it. And if you see, at least in this area, Pawnee Meadows is a different thing. So, but if you see in this area something white hopping around, you need to be careful. No, personally I think they are in the game since the legendary patch. The information was not distributed that great. That was the problem, I think. But as I said, this will take forever, so don't expect anything today. I personally expect thousands of rabbits and countless hours of grind. Because it's really hard to find a lot of rabbits and hares in a short time to make it efficient. That's the major problem. Yeah, I call it the pheasant hell of Cheshire marshlands. I spent countless hours at this tower looking for my legendary pheasant. It was terrible. And it's amazing to return. I can't explain it. So, no rabbits. The rabbits will be the easy part, I think, because at some locations you can find 3 or 4 at the same time. The main problem will be the hares, so jackrabbit hare and brown hare. There you have usually 1, at best 2, at the same time in the same location. I don't want to do the math, how long that will take. So only pheasants, nothing hopping around. So let's quit this map. So Coal Shark is on stream. Let's take a quick break and talk about the bow topic. I don't know if you checked the video from December last year. Where I explained a bit bow and crossbow aiming. So basically it's there isn't that much to explain. The most important thing in my opinion is you need your reference distance, where you know exactly where your arrow ends up. So for the compound bow, for me it's 50 meters, and I always use this bucket for my reference point, the top edge of this bucket. So if I aim with the center marking of the bow sight in the height of the top edge of the bucket, so we aim at the cabin. So you can see we end up slightly lower or slightly below the center marking of the bow sight. So if you have an animal in approximately 50 meters distance, if you set the center marking on top of the animal, if you want to try a headshot on top of the head, in most cases it works. Or if you want to shoot broadside, go more or less centered in the front part of the body where the vital organs are, then you will get in most cases a good lethal hit. For everything else, for long range shots, it's just practice. You need to get a feeling for the bow sight, and for your surroundings, for the if you are on a hill or it's the same height with your animal. So let's try 70 meters. So for 70 meters I just pull my aim a little bit up, so a little bit, and we ended a little lower than before. So basically you need to practice this to get a feeling for different distances, and in the end you have a good chance for lethal shots with the bow, even on longer distances. Let's try one more. A little closer, let's say 70. Okay. So we were a little bit low. A little bit higher. I don't know if that is helpful for you. So yeah, that was the correct aim. So we ended up exactly in the same spot as with 50 meters. So find a good spot to practice that, and then go hunting and practice. At some point you will get a feeling for distance, and your aim will improve for sure. And it's a big difference if your animal is moving or not. So far, I think that is what I have to say about that. I hope it helps. If we are here, let's check if we can find a cottontail. So yeah, so 50 meters, 50 to 40 is, in my opinion, is a sweet spot for the compound bow. The only thing you need to do is lay the lower end of the center marking on the animal. Your arrow will end up a little lower than you aimed, and in most cases you have a really clean shot. So there is no magic going on. I would say my bow shots, 5 out of 10 are good ones. So if I have a bad day, I hit absolutely nothing. So in this area, I just want to check it really quick because we are here already. This is cottontail rabbit territory. I think I should be qualified for all the rabbits and hares to meet the requirements. I haven't hunted them a lot, but I grinded through some licenses over the time. So I should be safe that I bagged and claimed more than 5 of each species. So we should be safe. Yeah. What a joy hunting for rabbits again. I have to admit, I had a little shock when I realized that all that stuff is real. Oh, 8 people, hey! Amazing. This will be a record stream. Yeah. One problem with these small animals is they are sometimes so hard to spot. Yeah, he was right in front of me. Yeah. Oh, isn't he cute? So, I think the noise from our trusty shotgun spooked everything else. So, and that's the problem. It took quite a long time to find this one cottontail rabbit. and you need to go through a lot of them to maybe find a legendary on the spot where you are. And this is where stuff gets really, really nasty in terms of rabbits. So today I want to focus mainly on the marshlands and mix some other maps every now and then to avoid that it gets too boring. So when you arrive at the tent, sometimes you can see them hopping around, brown hairs, but I never saw more than 2. But at least we can do 2 species in one map. That increases efficiency a little bit. Rabbits on all the maps. There's a brown hair. So you can see the area isn't that easy to hunt. I have no line of sight. Yep. Sometimes you get a second one around. But it's a good spot to grind through your licenses to qualify for the legendary spawn. Yeah, so what a week. So I expected everything, but to be honest, I never expected this legendary rabbit topic. That was a big surprise. I would say, as usual, at least 1 hour, maybe a bit more. I think that depends a bit how exhausting this rabbit hunting will become. So regarding focus and stuff, that's it's a bit more exhausting than other animals, I think. But my goal is to go through some maps today and we cannot force to find the rabbit we want, but the most important stuff is to have fun while hunting them. So it will be a long time project. So fun is the most important factor. Yeah, and one really important factor is that makes it even more annoying. You need to walk really slow and careful because they are really hard to spot sometimes. In the best case, you crouch around, but that takes even longer. Yeah, switching loadout. Yeah, that would be an option. But the rabbits in this area, they roam around quite far away. So if I return to the cabin, there were two options: returning to the cabin, changing the loadout to the bow, returning to this tower. Maybe the rabbit is still there, maybe it's gone. Or, with the rabbit in front of me, try to sneak up and try to get it with a shotgun. So I picked option B and I failed, and yeah, afterwards you know always better after you failed. Way of the Hunter stream. Yeah, I have no idea. If hello? Too low? What's going on? The second shot was perfect, I think. So, but it was a regular one. Don't want to make the mistake and spook a potential legendary. So let's get to the tower. Maybe the next stream will be a Way of the Hunter stream. I haven't checked the game for a while now since the last stream. But I read something that they will do anything with an ammo change or stuff like that. I need to read a bit what's going on there. And if there's an interesting topic, there might be a Way of the Hunter stream next weekend, maybe. I can't confirm that right now. Oh. Yeah, I left the map after 45 minutes searching for this rabbit. I crawled through this complete forest. But they are so fast, and I think they, at some point, they are just gone. Pheasant. I believe it's important to, a regular one, to wait a bit at this tower. Sometimes even more rabbits come around. Midweek stream, I hope so. That, as usual, depends a bit on how my week starts. If everything is fine, there might be a midweek stream. Probably Deer Hunter for more progress with my new profile. I was quite happy with the previous Deer Hunter stream. Yeah. So let's see if we can get him. Yep. So I think Coal Shark is on a break. That was a good example for a quite decent 80 meters shot on a rabbit. Where he is? Way too far. I think somewhere. What the heck? Where is this rabbit? Or am I in the complete wrong direction? No. So somewhere... Ah, here he is. Ah, that looks painful. Yeah. Impaled the eye. Okay. So we had no luck with the legendary spawn, but at least if I find some regular ones in good position, I take them. So there was a question, rabbits on every map. So in Roosevelt we have rabbits. Yeah, and hares. We have both. We have the jackrabbit hare and another one. I'm not sure. Another rabbit. So Pawnee Meadows, yeah, snowshoe hare, well known. Bandera region, cottontail rabbits. Chihuahuan Desert has, yeah, rabbits too. I think also cottontail. Marshlands, we already saw brown hare and European rabbit. Hagita County has no. So the only map without rabbits and hares is Hagita County. Yeah, that's the plan. Over time, I want to get every legendary rabbit and hare, but that will take some time. So let's try Roosevelt Forest. Let's try to get a jackrabbit. I think this one will be the hardest one. By far the hardest one. So we have two options. My personal favorite spot near the main cabin. Or we can follow the river up north until we reach this area, or we can fast travel, because here in this bare area there are always jackrabbits. But let's try this position. Just in case. Any moose here? No. On my favorite map actually is Roosevelt Forest, I think. So we have also pheasants around. So if I remember correctly, the spot I'm going for is the same that I recommended in the rabbit and hare guide video for the jackrabbit. I think. So after this small hill, is the point where you should be careful and always have your weapon for quick shot. They are hard to spot, and sometimes you have a jackrabbit right in front of you in a time window of 1 second. Basically, they can come from every direction. And that makes it even more difficult. To be honest, I'm not sure what I'm starting here. So it is rabbit hunting in this game is so annoying. And there is no room for mistakes. One mistake, your rabbit is gone. And with all that new knowledge that we can find legendaries now, makes these mistakes even more painful. You talk about the clothing. Yeah, welcome back. By the way, you missed a quite decent bow shot over 80 meters on a rabbit. There's a moose. He slows down, finally. So, this is not increasing my efficiency for hunting rabbits, but if there's a moose around, I try to get him. So, and that was a good example for one of these 50-meter shots I mentioned before. A moose is a very large target, so that's easier. But basically it's the same for the smaller animals. I'm not sure if I was running around too much with way too much noise. If that's the case, we try the second location on this map. Yeah, and the legendary jackrabbit, as far as I know, he's also one of the rabbits with the white pattern. when it's a legendary spawn, or even a white ear. I saw screenshots. So if we see nothing or a regular jackrabbit, it's no problem. But if we see something white hopping around in Roosevelt Forest, then it gets dangerous. Because that will not happen that often, I think. Yeah, and like I replied to one of your comments just before starting the stream, I made a request for an official statement in the Steam forums, where I found the post from Nacon back then, where they said that there are no legendary birds or rabbits or hares, with a really unprecise wording. But yeah, I posted a request for an official statement, and I linked my video, and maybe someone will read this. But to be honest, I think from the publisher side, no one cares about the game anymore, I think. And to be honest, I think the main reason... Yeah, we go to the other spot. We want to the west. I think the main reason for this information problem on the rabbits is that this information in the Steam forums came from the publisher and not from the developer. So every social media and community manager stuff is carried out by the publisher, and I think the person who replied to these posts back then just didn't know enough about the game. I think that was the problem. Because in the case of Thund3r, the developer and the publisher at the time of release, they were not the same company. The publisher bought the studio that developed the game a bit later, but at the point of release they were two separate companies. And that is stuff is if you ask the developer for stuff like that, are they legendary rabbits or ducks and geese and stuff, I think they just aren't allowed to talk about that, because all social media and community management stuff is carried out by the publisher. So from the developer side, no one will tell you anything. Oh, 1 hour, really? And 6 viewers, what's going on? I think we have a good day, so so thanks a lot everyone who is watching. It's amazing. So yeah, this area in Roosevelt Forest can be worth it for a fox, for jackrabbits. But in my opinion, the jackrabbit hare and this map are the most difficult things Thund3r 2 has to offer. So I have an idea why they did that. It's the same strategy as it was with the first Thund3r title. They dropped support approximately 1 year after release, and there was also not that much content or support over a longer time, so they make a game, they sell it, they drop it. And these games don't have any server connection, I think. Even if the first Thund3r has multiplayer. I read something in a game description, but never played it myself. But Thund3r 2 has no multiplayer, has no server connection. There is no server environment needed to host something, so they could sell the game and drop support 1 year later. I'm not sure if they made so much money with Thund3r 2, to be honest. I'm not sure how many copies they really sold. In the first days, the what I saw in statistics and stuff, in the first days the player count was decent, but it dropped drastically. And the game got really bad reviews. And I think afterwards they did not sell that good. Yeah, but compare this area and the jackrabbit hunt, compare that to Pawnee Meadows and snowshoe hare hunting. Yeah. Here you can see nothing. Let's climb to that tower. Yeah, we don't need a fox right now. I just hope the fox will not eat our jackrabbit hare. Ah, a regular one. So even from this tower, we cannot do that much if we spot a rabbit. The best turkey spot in Pawnee Meadows to find a legendary one. Because in that case it's a really simple answer. Avoid Pawnee Meadows. I grinded through over 1,000 turkeys in Pawnee Meadows because they are so easy to hunt there, and I never found a legendary. I think Pawnee Meadows has a blocked spawn for legendary turkeys, to be honest. So we had no luck here, so I think the jackrabbit will the last rabbit on my list. Sell this moose. What I can do, I can show you a good spot where you actually can find a legendary turkey. Or turkeys at all. Chihuahua Desert. Western Camp. So, right beside the tent there is this rock. Just sneak up this rock. And check your surroundings. I'm not sure in what time slot. I think it was afternoon or something like that. But in this area right around this tent you have a really high chance for turkey spawns, and they can get legendary. Like I said, I never found a legendary turkey in Pawnee Meadows, and I killed over 1,000 birds there, approximately. It's easy, they sit on the ground doing nothing, but they cannot get legendary. So let's check, have I any rabbit markings on my map? I'm not sure if I was ever here for rabbit hunting. I don't think so. Yeah, bye bye, see you in the next stream. Good night. So I think I never was hunting for rabbits on this map. So I have no idea if there is a good cottontail spawn point. I will return to the marshlands. So, marshlands, normal. So yeah, and if you like, leave me some comments under the short video I posted recently with the footage of the rabbit. I appreciate every comment and every opinion about that whole situation, because it's since a long time it's something exciting, I think, about Hunt Sim 2. The game was basically dead for so many years now. Good night, Janice. See you in the next stream. Bye bye. So, yeah. After a fresh start of the game. Is there any evidence or a theory behind that because I'm not sure if the maps in Thund3r are kind of persistent. So from my feeling, every time I start a map, I get a fresh set of animals with a random chance for legendaries if you meet the requirements. Okay, as much animals as possible before restarting the game. Interesting. I never thought about stuff like that. So, if I want to increase my chances for legendary rabbit, I need to kill as many rabbits as possible and restart my game. Yeah, okay, a lower chance of legendary. Okay. I never thought that the system behind Thund3r 2 is that advanced, to be honest. Everything feels so random in this game. That's interesting. I need to think about that. Oh, a bear. To find a good strategy. Restart the game from desktop. Okay, good. So for a live stream, that is not the best option. I think always closing and opening the game is nothing for stream, but I'll try that for one of my regular grinding sessions that will follow in the next weeks. Yeah, that's an interesting theory. The thing is, there is so much stuff simply not exactly known about this game because there was not that much information. Good example. They released the patch for the legendary animals. In the first patch notes, there was a segment with the exact requirements how to spawn the legendaries, what you need to do. So, and I think some hours later, this segment in the patch notes was gone. So later they said, they had an internal discussion and decided to remove that to make this information explorable for the players, so that they need to find out that themselves. Interesting strategy. So there is not that much known from the backbone of this game. How the map system works, how the spawn really works, if it's really what I think it's completely random, or if there is a system behind all that. Yeah, but thanks a lot for all that information and all that input. I will check the chat again in the stream replay and reading all that in detail again, and maybe I can make a strategy to speed up all that stuff a little bit. The good thing is that they used the same visual enhancements on the rabbits like they use on the other animals. So as soon as you see something white, it gets interesting. For a regular rabbit, I'm not freaking out, but if I see some white ears hopping around, it's time to get nervous. Yeah, that spawn system in Thund3r 2. Very interesting thoughts. So really, thank you for that input. Legendary turkey in Roosevelt Forest. No. But I think I saw videos about that. So they can get legendary in Roosevelt Forest. I'm sure. But Roosevelt Forest is a difficult map for hunting small animals, in my opinion. And I think at this spot where we checked, the second spot where we checked for the jackrabbit hare in the north, around this tent there is a decent chance for turkeys to spawn. I hunted quite a lot there, but never saw a legendary one. To be honest, according to Steam, In over 500 hours, I saw exactly one legendary turkey. And that's the one in my lodge. So for pheasants, at least I had two. One adult, I think, and one mature legendary. But only one turkey. Never saw one again. Two in Roosevelt. That's great. So but like I said, I never saw one in Pawnee Meadows. And I guess that they cannot spawn as legendary there because it would be too easy. Yeah, Sandkiller, I always have Sandkiller in my loadout for situations where it gets exciting. But that was no help in that situation with the legendary rabbit. He just was gone. That was one of these moments you don't need. A regular one. At least there are some around. So for every other animal I try to avoid using the scent killer. But for this rabbit thing that is coming in the next weeks or months, I think, I will use that frequently, just to reduce the risk of losing one. Using scent killer every time sneaking up to this tower would be way too much, I think. But if we have a legendary rabbit in the distance, it's time to spray. So, but here is nothing. Okay. So I think we have almost 1.5 hours. What I want to do, I return to the lodge. Yeah, if the regular rabbits, if they are in a good position, I take them. But this one was too far away, to be honest, because I want to end the stream after this final map in Pawnee Meadows. Let's check if there is a snowshoe hare around. Yeah, I think 1.5 hours is at least for a topic like this is more than enough, because I still have issues holding up my focus. So rabbit hunting for more than 1.5 hours, it's not possible right now. Yeah, that's what I did in the past. I used the scent killer only if it really gets serious. So but like I said, for a normal hunt, for any other animal, even other legendaries, I try to avoid it to increase the difficulty a little bit. Because even without scent killer, you can get insanely close to the other animals. Let's see if we can spot a snowshoe hare. Just in case. Any legendary duck flying around or legendary goose? No, just joking. Let's check the other side. So yeah, but I really want to thank you all for watching today. I think we had a good stream tonight, and yeah, finally there is a new and exciting topic about Thund3r 2. Nothing hopping around. Yeah, so thanks for the info. If you find one, I would appreciate to know about it. Yeah, climbing towers is an option. I had that so often in Pawnee Meadows that these snowshoe hares hopping around quite close to the tents. So I switched between the camps and found sometimes 3 or 4 snowshoe hares in one map. But with all this new knowledge and this new mission, I need to think about my strategy. So the next Thund3r 2 Rabbit Hell stream maybe will have some new strategies. I don't know. I really need to think about that. I was so surprised about all that information this week. I'm not used to that. In terms of gaming, the last weeks and months were so boring. So, hello. No, I don't go for them. Yeah, interesting. Welcome back to rabbit hunting. I can't believe that. Okay. So, let's return to the lodge. Yeah. Like I said, the stream will end soon. And thanks a lot for watching and all your participation in the chat and all that information and input. It was amazing. I had a lot of fun. And maybe we will find a legendary rabbit in the next Thund3r stream. So I will read the chat and all your info in the stream replay. Thank you so far, and yeah, for the next stream, maybe there will be a midweek stream next week with Deer Hunter 2005 and my new profile. But like I said, that depends on how my week starts, and after that I will decide if it will be a Way of the Hunter or a Thund3r stream after that. I'm not sure how all that will work, so I will post some community posts next week. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's quite okay right now, but could be better, but it was already worse, so I'm quite happy right now, so thanks a lot. So yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for your comments, likes, and subscriptions and all that. I appreciate that a lot, and it was an amazing stream, a lot of fun, and I'm excited for the next stream. So enjoy the rest of your evening and have a great time. See you in the next stream. Bye bye.